Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to Sports Talk. We outside. It's a little hot a little bit. Um, you see the tiki torch out there for the mosquitoes. Had that set up last night. Beating the kids. 46 years old, 305 pounds, still running a 4.4, 4.3, beating these kids out there. They're student athletes, and I was killing them. They can't stop me. But anyway, man, we're gonna talk about Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown, who he was out there watching Bronny James the other day. He made some comment that Bronny is not a pro. Bronny shouldn't be in the NBA and all that crap, right? Because in 3 games, Bronny was 6 for 26 in 3 games, right? You're looking at second round pick, number 55th pick. Right now, Bronny James, you gotta look at it, right? Full context. So the kid had a heart problem he was dealing with. Even in the hospital, the kid was watching film while everybody, his parents, everyone was, they were worried about him. He was watching film, trying to get better, pushing himself to be out there. His father's a billionaire. His parents, his mom and dad together are billionaires. He didn't have to do this. He doesn't, this is nothing to him. He could just chill, do nothing for the rest of his life. He's a billionaire because his parents are billionaires. He's set. But he decided, hey, I'm gonna push myself to make a name for himself. It's like a lot of time when I realized that with my son, Rical. I didn't want him to play football, and that's something that he wanted to do himself. And I said, okay, if you want to do it, let's do it. Let's do it right. And did I push him to do it? No, because I want because when you give a kid your name, being an athlete, you give kids your name, whatever athlete, whatever it is, movie star, whoever, right? You give a kid your name, New York Jets, baby. You give a kid your name, there's a lot of pressure, of course. I do understand that. So the kid had pressure on him for what his father has done. I know his father gets so much hate because of the person that he is, because of how dominant he is for decades, how great he is. There's a lot of people who don't play basketball, who don't understand basketball, whatever, who are Jordan fans, and they hate LeBron James because, of course, LeBron's the only player who ever threatened Jordan legacy, who left Jordan in the dust. So fans are hating on him, and the hate carry over to his son, and people talking about, because of nepotism, he's in the league. If you look at nepotism been around for forever. There's nepotism in the NBA, NFL, baseball, everything, music industry, everything. You look at Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones' kids, they're high-ranking officials in his organization. You know what I mean? He's not hiring somebody else to do that. The Yankees, his kids are high-ranking officials. When he left, when he died, the kids took over. You know what I mean? You look at the Lakers, the kids are high-ranking officials. Jeannie Buss running, you know what I mean? So you gotta look at the stuff that, when it's them doing that, you call it nepotism. You're doing all this extra stuff. It's like, for what? At the end of the day, you're hearing the noise back there. It's my neighbors making noise trying to get my attention, but they're in a pool. But I'm trying to do this. But you're looking at all of that, to say, okay, it's nepotism, it's this, it's that, but it can't be that. You know what I mean? Now it's nepotism because he decided to bring his son. Jordan could have did that. Jordan owned a team. Why didn't he bring his son? He couldn't do it. His son weren't good enough. So, but this kid actually good. When you look at Bronny James play, I see because of the intensity that he played with, right? He's showing you Drew Holiday. Drew Holiday is a great player. Drew Holiday is not a superstar, like that, that can give you 40 every night, right? But he's gonna give you the block shots. He's gonna give you the steals, the rebound. He's gonna do everything to get you the ball, as you saw during the Olympic team, right? The game with South Sudan. LeBron James stole the show, like he's a great player, that he is. But you saw exactly what he did. He went out there, he went out there to Drew Holiday, took the ball, stole the ball, passes to LeBron, and so on. And that's the type of player that Bronny can be, a Westbrook type of player. You know what I mean? High octane type player. But for Jaylen Brown, who say Bronny James is not a pro, because in 3 games, Bronny James, with those 3 games, he finished. He was 6 for 26. And of course, he didn't get that much time playing in college because of him being hurt, right? Hard situation. He didn't get that much time playing. So being in the G League, he's this is a development stage, and he's right now, Bronny James, he's leading the entire summer league. He's leading in steals, and he's leading in blocks. The entire summer league. He's number 1 in steals, number 1 in blocks, and the guy gives you that defensive presence, right? I don't want to mention Ben Simmons, but if you look at it, Ben Simmons was a great defender. Ben Simmons was a lockdown defender. He can lock down your number 1s. Gone. That's the type of player that Bronny James is going to give you, that to be able to give you all that stuff. And then you got to look at what he's able to do, right? So in 3 games, the guy, Bronny James finished, second round pick, number 55th pick, right? In the second round, number 55th in the second round. He finished in 3 games. In 3 games, he finished, he was 6 for 26. Jaylen Brown said he's not a pro. Now let's look at Jaylen Brown, who was a 3rd pick in the first round in 2016, right? 2016, 2017 season, when he averaged 6 points a game. 6 points a game. You know what I mean? So you're lucky the Celtic give him an opportunity, of course, to do it. Now you look at in summer league, when he played in the summer league, 3 games he played in the summer league, Jaylen Brown was 5 for 26. Bronny James was better than him. You know what I mean? So it's crazy now that Jaylen Brown won the MVP. He was now listen, Jaylen Brown is a smart player, and I've talked about him. He's a smart player. He's all that stuff. He's a thinker. I'm a fan of Jaylen Brown. But to say that Bronny James is not a pro because he finished 3 games. 3 games he finished 6 for 26. Better number than you did. Better number than you have when you started in 3 games. In 3 games you were 5 for 26. In 3 games. Nobody said, because you were the 3rd pick in the first round. You were the 3rd overall pick in the first round. No one said that you weren't a pro. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of people who live in a glass house and they throw stones. They say things that because now you bitter because you see that you're not in the team, you're not in an Olympic team. So you think LeBron should have pushed for you to be in an Olympic team. When they look at it, There's a lot of players there. They pick players that can play defense. Drew Holiday, all those guys can play defense. White, all those guys play defense. I'm not saying that Jaylen Brown don't play defense, but he's a liability. You know what I mean? You need players that can do that. That can, you know what I mean? So you don't need him. So there's a lot of jealousy there. So and you throw a shot at Bronny James when he did better than you in 3 games. When he's the second round pick, number 55, right? Number 55 pick, right? In the second round, you were the first. You were the third pick in the first round, and he had better number than you. You were 5 for 26 in 3 games, and you talking about him. You finish in 5 games. You were 22 for 67 field goals, 33%, right? You were 4 for 19 in 3-point shooting, 21% in 5 games. So for you to talk about what Bronny's doing, what Bronny's not doing, all of a sudden, that's rich coming from you. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You had the worst start. Jaylen Brown had the worst start in summer league than Bronny James. You gotta look at it, right? Bronny James coming from a heart injury where people could have give up. Most people would have walked away from the game. But he keep pushing to, no matter the pressure, having his dad name, but to continue. And coming in 3 games to be 6 for 20, 6 for 26, better than you had, and then instead of congratulating the kid, but you know what I mean, you over here trashing him, or he's not a pro, like you were a pro. You know what I mean? But you weren't. So in the summer league, you see with every game, Bronny James games got better. People are looking at the overall, like the score. It's not so much the score. They're looking at what he does in the game. How do you translate? How do you transform the game? Is he creating opportunities for his teammate, which he has? You got to look at that. You know what I mean? So yes, he was doing 4 points a game. Right, 4 points a game, 20, which was like 23% field goal shooting, because of course, he was getting his leg under him. He's getting better. But but now the kid averaging 12.5 points a game with 48% shooting. So he's getting a lot better. You can see that. Like I mentioned before, he gives you that Drew Holiday type player. You know what I mean? You get Drew Holiday, you have Drew Holiday. I think it was with the Thunder, whatever. You know what I mean? He was. People didn't believe in him like that. The guy developed. You see what he was with the Bucks. Even the Bucks, they thought his ceiling was capped, and traded him to Boston, and you see exactly what he's doing. You see exactly what he's doing now with Boston to help them win the championship. Without Drew Holiday there, I'm not saying Drew Holiday is the reason. Yeah, Jaylen Brown, Tatum are the main cast, main supporting cast. You let Marcus Smart, all those guys go, whatever. You got Porzingis there. You know what I mean? But you have Drew Holiday as the third option, the guy who can actually, in many games in the playoffs, it was because of him they won those games. You know what I mean? So you have to give Bronny James time to develop. Because of his dad. If it wasn't for his dad, the attention he's getting right now, he wouldn't be getting those attention. Those bad attention, the bad publicity. Because if you look at it, he's outperformed guys who the number one pick in the first round, number 2 pick, all the first round players, all players I picked before him, he's outperformed them right now. Bronny James right now, he has the most, he's has the 3rd most steals plus blocks by any rookie guard throughout the summer league. I know I have my accent sometimes. People may not understand me. Bronny James has the third most steals plus blocks by any rookie guard throughout the summer league. And that's something that, you saw the other day. You saw what he did the other day. He had his best summer league game in terms of points, right? If you're looking at it from a point standpoint, if you're looking at points, which is what people are measuring him for him to light it up, right? Which is what pushed Ben Simmons out. Philadelphia 76ers fans pushed Ben Simmons out of from Philly because Ben Simmons wasn't scoring points, and he got to the point where he was timid. He was, but in terms of defensive stops, Ben Simmons was the guy doing that. He was stopping the number one. You know what I mean? He lost interest in the organization. He wanted to be out, and whatever. But that's his thing. And he's actually training right now. He's looking good. Good luck to him. I hope he continue this and things get better. But that's what it is. But if you're looking at Bronny James right now, the other day, the kid had he had his best game from a point standpoint. But he's been doing his thing, what he's supposed to, right? But he got 13 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 blocks. He's been doing this. The blocks, the assists, the rebounds, he's been doing that. Yes, the points weren't there, right? He didn't have the points there, But other than that, he did what he needed to do. When you need the player to do his thing, Bronny James actually did that. So you got to give him credit to let him develop to the player that he can be. So to have a player who to have a player like Jaylen Brown who wasn't successful, who was a 3rd overall pick in the draft, who was not successful, and I come out and trashing the guy because you're jealous. You're not out there in the Olympic. You're not an Olympian. You weren't picked. It's okay. You know what I mean? But you gotta be honest. You gotta look at where you were as a player. You know what I mean? I don't throw stones at people that are doing that started where I started. Right? And what I've always done, and when I see those people, I try my best to help them. Now, can you help everybody? No, you can't. There are people you have to leave behind. But I've tried my best to go out of my way to devote time to helping those people to get better. I see, and some people see it. Not everyone open, to criticism. Some people you can't talk to because they know it all. Some people that they welcome the challenge, and those are the people you help. Now, when they ask him, because no one asked him that question about Bronny James, he didn't have to say anything. He could say, "Wow, the kid gonna be good." If he wanted to give a comment, he could have said, "Hey, the kid gonna be good." The same way Isaiah Thomas was the one that been coaching Jaylen Brown to be the player he is today. I told you the kid, third pick in the first round, from 2016 to 2017 season, he averaged 6 points a game. You know what I mean? So they give him more minutes, in the 2017-2018 season to get his points up. Without, with 13 points a game. But the former player who was out there coaching him during the summer, dedicate his time to go to Boston or whatever, to spend his own money. Isaiah Thomas was spending his own money to go to Boston, to sit there in the gym, in the lab, to train, to work out with Jaylen Brown, to make him better. That's a fact. You could ask him. You could ask Jaylen Brown that. That's a fact. I know that for a fact. Now on this channel, I don't. Again, there's a lot of clickbait. There's a lot of stuff going on. People say, people do. But on this channel, man, we clear, man. Information that we put out are clear. We're not putting clickbait out there. Like I said, we pushing almost 1.7 K subscribers. We're trying to get 1 billion we're not trying to do clickbait. I want you to come back. I want it to be clear for you, and that's what we've been doing. I don't share fake information just to get your attention. I share what it is. Even like I said, even those my stuff, the subject, all the stuff could be clickbait. I don't do that. I keep it as it is. But anyway, at the end of the day, I think that Jaylen Brown didn't have to. Nobody asked him that. He didn't have to trash Bronny James, or he's not a pro. He's this and that. When Bronny James actually doing better than you. You know what I mean? Bronny James actually doing way better than you. You didn't do that. So to go out there to do all this extra stuff, to all the shenanigans, I think it was just dumb to offer all the stuff when no one cared to ask you, and you were just jealous. You were 5 for 26 in 3 games, and the kid is 6 for 26, better than you, better numbers than you. He's the third most. He's the third. He lead the summer league, third most in steals, blocks. So you're looking at his assists. You're looking at his rebound. He's up there. You weren't listed anywhere near those numbers. You were in the bottom. Jaylen Brown was in the bottom, and you were the third pick in the first round. But no one clowned. No one pushed. No one they said give him time to develop. The same way they said to Joel Embiid, trust the process, and that was a process. Let him develop. People let you develop. They give you time to develop. When you average 6 points a game, they give you time to develop. When you averaging 12 points a game, barely 12 points a game, because pretty much you were still doing 6 points, but your free throws got you to 12 points a game. You know what I mean? You do three free throws, whatever. You make those 3 fouls. You will make those. You make those free throws to get you to 12 points a game. But people give you time to develop, Jaylen Brown. You forgot all about that. So and that's what I have a problem with a player like that. Anyway, man, give Bronny time to develop, and congrats to him. He's the guy gonna be great. With a father like his, who's a genius, who know the game, right? High IQ basketball player. Bronny James gonna be fine. Bronny James gonna be even better than Drew Holiday. Bronny James gonna be even better than Russell Westbrook. Bronny James gonna be even better than Ben Simmons. So those are the players that I would model Bronny James' game after, based on what he's capable of. In terms of the rebounds, he gives you Russell Westbrook, right? In terms of the block shots, he gives you Ben Simmons. And in terms of the steals, boxed out, he gives you Drew Holiday. So so the kid gives you a glimpse of all those three, the 3 guys who arguably 3 of the best defenders in the game. Not the Patrick Beverly who talk about it like he's the lockdown. He's out of the league. You know what I mean? Those guys talk. Those are smoke and mirrors. I'm talking about real stats. Real stats. So when you look at Bronny James, you know what I mean? From an attacker standpoint, the way he attacked the basketball, right? The way he attacked the basket, you know what I mean? The way he attacked the basket, the way he had the arc for for rebounds, for rebounding the basketball. That's Russell Westbrook. Westbrook does that. People talk smack on Russell Westbrook, but he's actually the model of what he give you. The guy's the guys like that. When you look at the way he blocked the Bronny James blocking people, his jumping ability, his athleticism, all that stuff, that's Ben Simmons. When you look at the defensive presence, stealing the ball, when he's watching the cadence, how you move left foot and boom, and he's already snapping the ball from you. That's Drew Holiday. So the kid to have all those three guys to model after, so that's gonna make him even better. You know what I mean? So people are trashing people, whatever. Like sit down, because because the kid have a future. He's gonna be great, and for all you haters out there, let him be, and the kid gonna be all right. Anyway, man, sports talk. Like, subscribe, and share, man. I appreciate the love. I hope you can continue watching. I appreciate it. I hope you can share the channel. We're trying to get 1 billion subscribers. I'm hoping with your help we could get there. You know what I mean? YouTube, share this channel, man. All right, sports talk. Peace out.